luck, kid.
What do you mean?
Hey, I'm not blind. I see how Sonia and my niece are on you all the time. Hey, maybe I ought to start working on my abs, huh? If that's what a flat stomach gets a guy.
Actually, Arnie, I wish you'd ask him to stop coming on to me all the time. You know, it's not right.
Hey, don't look to me for help, Lance. The way I see it, you don't got no problem.
Sexual harassment can be experienced by both young men and women. In a report from the American Association of University Women, 85% of girls and 76% of boys reported some experience of sexual harassment in school. Everyone has their own frame of reference from which they live their lives. A comment that may be no big deal to one person might make someone else very uncomfortable. Any unwanted sexual advances, verbal or nonverbal, is harassment. Sexual harassment is illegal at school and in the workplace. The effects of sexual harassment on a person can be devastating. All relationships should be based upon mutual respect, and that includes respecting boundaries drawn by another. One sexual comment can be unwelcome. When those comments become repetitive, the intimidating effects can be very damaging to a person. Harassment, if ignored or not reported, is likely to continue and become worse rather than go away. If you feel you are being sexually harassed, talk to the person. Tell them you don't appreciate their behavior and you'd like for it to stop. Some people don't even realize that what they're saying or doing is really that offensive. If the person's actions continue, report it to the proper person at work or at school.
We've asked some of the experts in the field of youth protection to join us today and get a better understanding of how we can make better choices in some tough situations. For the past 30 years, Cordelia Anderson has assisted many organizations and serves on the board of the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Dr. Sharon Cooper specializes in developmental and forensic pediatrics at the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill School of Medicine. Dr. Cooper regularly assists investigators of internet crimes against children. Dr. David Walsh is a psychologist who founded the National Institute on Media and the Family. Dr. Walsh has done extensive work on the impact of media on children and teens.
If you suspect that you have a friend that really needs help, the most important thing that you need to do is take it seriously. Don't try to convince yourself that you shouldn't be worried. That instinct that you have that makes you worry about your friend is real.
It's a little bit different for boys and girls. Particularly during the teenage years, girls, their brains are really built to be able to talk about some of the things that are bothering them. And so girls will often give some hints that are verbal. They'll talk about